Dr. John Garang de Mabior was a Sudanese politician and revolutionary leader. From 1983 to 2005, he led the Sudan People's Liberation Army, the SPLA, now known as the South Sudan People's Defense Forces, as a commander-in-chief during the Second Sudanese Civil War. Dr. John Garang served as the first vice president of Sudan for 3 weeks from the Comprehensive Peace Agreement in 2005 until his death in a helicopter crash on July 30th, 2005. A development economist by profession, Dr. John Garang was one of the major influences on the movement that led to the foundation of South Sudan's independence from the rule of the then Sudanese president Omar al-Bashir. Today, we honor the life and times of Dr. John Garang de Mabior by highlighting both his personal and professional achievements. Dr. John Garang de Mabior, founder and leader of the Sudan People's Liberation Army, was born on the 23rd of June 1945 in Bor, Sudan. In 1970, Garang joined the Anyanya Liberation Movement in South Sudan, and after the 1972 Addis Ababa Peace Agreement, he became a member of the Sudanese Armed Forces. As Deputy Director of the Military Research Branch of the Sudanese Armed Forces, Dr. Garang demonstrated his leadership abilities in the early stages of his military career. Dr. Garang studied economics at Grinnell College and received his Master of Arts and doctorate degrees from Iowa State University in the USA. Dr. Garang skillfully managed to consolidate his base after a devastating split in the SPLA in 1991. As the undisputed leader of the SPLA, Dr. Garang demonstrated remarkable political and military leadership for over 2 decades. Dr. Garang was a soldier, a scholar, a statesman, and a father who had a clear vision and an unwavering love for his people and country. Dr. Garang fought for 22 years to achieve just peace for his people, but only served 21 days as the first vice president of Sudan. Dr. Garang fought not only for the people of South Sudan, but also for the forgotten and long marginalized people of the Nuba Mountains, Southern Blue Nile, Darfur, and other regions of the country. Dr. Garang worked tirelessly to help build international support for a new Sudan that would be multi-ethnic, multi-religious, democratic, and united. Dr. Garang envisioned the new Sudan such that, if fully realized, would be a country in which all the Sudanese people would live in peace without discrimination and hatred, with equality, pride, and dignity. Dr. Garang creatively and painstakingly managed the often conflicting aspirations of his people for an independent Southern Sudan and his vision for a new Sudan. The Comprehensive Peace Agreement, which was signed by the government of Sudan and the SPLA on the 9th of January 2005, provides South Sudan with the right to self-determination through a referendum after 6 years, and also offered the northern establishment in Sudan the opportunity to make unity attractive during the interim period. On the 8th of July 2005, millions of people throughout Sudan came to show their support in Khartoum when Dr. Garang was sworn in as the first vice president of Sudan. On the 30th of July 2005, Dr. John Garang died in a helicopter crash while returning to South Sudan from Uganda. In my opinion, Dr. John Garang de Mabior was and still is a hero for many people, especially the people of South Sudan. Sure, the man made mistakes just like all humans do. Nonetheless, John Garang walked on the road less traveled with much faith and bravery. He may not have known this, but I do believe that John Garang was fully involved in a spiritual warfare for the freedom of his Christian brothers and sisters, the freedom from oppression, depression, suppression, and persecution. And of course, John Garang was not the only one on the front lines fighting in the SPLA. As a matter of fact, let me make a mention of these generals who fought alongside John Garang in the SPLA. I do believe that these generals deserve an honorary mention. These generals include President Salva Kiir Mayardit, a key figure in the SPLA, holding the position of Chief of Staff and later Deputy Commander-in-Chief. Following the death of John Garang, Salva Kiir became the President of South Sudan. Another general is Riek Machar, who commanded the Nuer forces with the SPLA and later became the Vice President of South Sudan. Oyeyindeng Ajak is another general who served as the Chief of General Staff of the SPLA after the death of John Garang. Other generals include Salva Mathok Ngendit, Bior Ajang Aswad, James Hoth Mai, and Obuto Mamur Mete. And to all these generals I say, May the Almighty God bless you and your families. I do believe that Dr. Garang lived out his purpose. He got to lay the foundation of South Sudan as God intended. And for that, the people of South Sudan will be forever grateful for the noble sacrifices he made for the sake of South Sudan. Dr. John Garang's legacy still lives on, and it's been carried on today by his beloved wife, Rebecca Nyandeng de Mabior. I must say that Madam Rebecca has done a great job taking on the work that Dr. Garang had started of building South Sudan. Rebecca Nyandeng currently serves as one of the vice presidents of South Sudan. She is also the head of the Gender and Youth Cluster. Well done, Madam Rebecca. Dr. Garang was many things to many people, but all in all, he rescued the lives of many people of South Sudan. And on this note, let's all take a moment of silence as we remember the life of Dr. John Garang de Mabior.